Is everybody ready to have some fun tonight? We have got a pretty good lineup on tap. It's Inception Baseball, Panini One Football, and then we're going to do a little bit of Leaf Metal Draft. So plenty of stuff to keep us occupied here for the next little bit. Before we actually get started ripping into things, I do have some information that I want to go over. It keeps everybody on the same page here. So while everyone's getting into the room and getting settled, we're going to go ahead and get rolling with this. So my feedback is automated on eBay. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return, thanks to the miracle of automation. And of course, far more importantly, there is a big thank you. I'm happy to have you here. I appreciate you spending part of your Thursday evening with me as we do a little breaking and chatting here tonight. This is how it looks in the upcoming days. So this is what is already listed on eBay, up and running, that you have a chance to bid on now that will be breaking coming up. So tomorrow we have a couple of new releases, Panini National Treasures Football and Prism Draft Picks Football. Those both come out tomorrow. We're going to break them both tomorrow night. We will start a little bit later than normal, not much, 9:15 Eastern, 6:15 Pacific. Prism Draft Picks, of course, is a collegiate product. Those guys haven't been drafted yet, so the spots will be sold by the first letter of the last name. Also, they are loose boxes from a shared case. So they are, half a case is coming from one distributor, half a case has come from another distributor. They combine together to give us our 16-box case quantity. Both Saturday and Sunday will be off nights because, yuck, it's tax time. On Monday, we're going to break Inception Baseball, Impeccable Basketball, and National Treasures Football. It's going to be another high dollar night, isn't it? And then at least for some teams are very reasonable no matter the product. Some teams are extremely high no matter the product. On Tuesday night, we'll get into Gypsy Queen Baseball again with another half case break of that. Now, here's what you need to know about what we're breaking tonight. First of all, this is the order that we are going in. So Inception Baseball will be first. Panini One Football second. Leaf Metal Draft Football, our third break of the night. We break them in the order that they ended on eBay most of the time. And they're all relatively quick tonight. So, most of these breaks are probably going to take us around 20 minutes or so to complete. So don't wander too far off if you're in one of the later breaks. That gives you a rough estimate there. And shipping for everything that we're opening tonight, I am anticipating it should be out the door and on the way to you approximately Tuesday. Now, I may be able to get some or even all of it out sooner, and if I can, certainly I will. But because I am not 100% certain that I can, we're going to leave it setting for Tuesday, and of course I will do my best to get it out to you sooner. The final note from this page has to do with consolation cards. If you are in one of these breaks tonight, and you do not hit anything at all, not a base card or anything else of any sort, then you are still going to get a package in the mail, and it will have consolation card or cards in it for your particular, or for any teams you have that don't pull anything at all. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. All right, so give me 1 second here. Let me see where we are in terms of payment. We had a couple of stragglers. Let's see if that's come in or not. Looks like all but one has come in. So the Baltimore Orioles is available in this break if someone wants it. Looks like they sold for about $26 on eBay if somebody wants it. $25 shipping included. They're yours for the Orioles. If you don't, we're going to probably just roll onward anyway because, yeah, we got a lot to do tonight. I don't feel like spending a lot of time hanging out on that one. I will bring you back to me for 1 second. I do need to note on the spreadsheet that that's an unpaid team, and then we'll switch back over there and finish up what we need to do here. Let me just get in there and make that notation real quickly. And then we'll be ready to roll here in just one momento. All right, there, got that part ready. Okay. So it is a 16-box case of Inception Baseball. This is break number 3. It is, of course, a full case. Everything that we are opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 26th of March. Team names on the left-hand side, winning bidders cross from each team. A new spreadsheet, of course, will go up before we do Panini One Football, and another spreadsheet, of course, will go up before we do Leaf Metal Draft Football. This spreadsheet covers only Inception Baseball. So if you're in one of the other two, once again, I'm expecting each break to take us probably about 20 minutes tonight, somewhere in that neighborhood. Now, the last little piece of business here, you are going to notice that your background is about to get a little blurry. That is on purpose. Please don't worry about that. We're going to be able to see our cards with no problem. Now, let me check chat here real quickly. eLove1970, hello, Blair, and Jay Allen is here, and Edward is saving up his money for tomorrow. No doubt, it's going to be expensive tomorrow, isn't it? And Stang Lover, how are you, Stang Lover? Nelson is here. And Mark B, you want the Orioles? Okay, cool, man. They are going to be all yours. So Mark, what I am doing right now is typing in for you my PayPal information. Now, guys, I do not check this email for correspondence. So if you ever send me a message there, it's just going to go into the black hole of cyberspace. I'm never going to see it. But that is where my PayPal goes. So, Mark, I'm going to change up the spreadsheet here to reflect that this is coming to you. And I am also going to go in here to eBay real quickly and close it out there so that we don't have this other person, maybe potentially watching and then see they get some hits and try to pay and make a claim on it or something. Not that people do that. Of course, we know that some people do. Not that this person would do that. I don't know anything about this person, but... yeah, anyway, we're going to keep it all nice and squared away here. So the Orioles is all canceled out there. Let me get the spreadsheet updated here for you, Mark, and we're almost ready. Mark B. All right. Very good. And then, Mark, if you would just give me the high five sign, just give me the heads up there, sir, when you have PayPal squared away. Meanwhile, we are... going to keep right on trucking here and see what we can find in Inception. So Inception, of course, is one of these one pack per box products. And the way that I generally do products like this is I get all of the packs out of the boxes first, and then once we start actually looking in at the packs, at the cards, we can just go through it without having to stop and open. I don't like that stop and go. It reminds me too much of being stuck on the freeway. I don't like stop and go traffic. So what we do is just set at the red light to start things off, and then once we get the green light, we have open road ahead the rest of the way through. So that's what we're going to do. Take me a couple minutes here to get all the packs out, and then we'll be ready to go onward from there. If I can get myself out of here, that is. If I can get the plastic off and the pack out, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? So Inception, we will have a handful of base cards in here. We'll also have some parallels, a couple of parallels every box. Sometimes they may be numbered, sometimes they may not. The green base parallels in here are not numbered. They are the more plentiful of the parallels that we see for base. But then there are also plenty of numbered base that we should find along the way. In addition to, of course, our autograph that we're going to find, which sometimes has a relic with it, sometimes doesn't. But either way, we're going to find one of those per box too. Jay Allen, you said you need a Phillies hit, a huge hit. And JKNY Mets wants to know, how did I get into the card hobby? Oh gosh, I've been collecting cards since I was a kid. My whole family collects things. My mom, my dad, my sister. I just grew up in a household that collects things. And I collected all kinds of different things, but baseball cards was certainly one of them. And I had most of my cousins that lived in my immediate vicinity. In fact, I guess all of them that lived nearby me were boys, and mostly older than me by a few years. So you know, that's easy. If you want to start collecting baseball cards and your cousins are older and then they don't care about them anymore, you just go, hey, can I have those cards? And I still, as a matter of fact, have a Johnny Bench rookie card to this day that I got from one of my cousins in a scenario like that. Now, it's pretty beat up. It's well loved. I mean, you know, when I was a kid, we certainly didn't have sleeves and top loaders, and you did not anticipate that your things were going to be worth $1 zillion somewhere down the road. You just collected them because they were fun and you liked the players, and, you know, maybe you would trade with your friends or whatever, or you'd go spend your allowance down at the corner store, chew the cardboard gum in there, and look at your cards. So yeah, and that's what it was. Edward, you said it's going to be all Oakland A's again. Man, I hope we have a little more diversity. Edward is referring to a break we did the other day of this product that had just a tremendous amount of A's in it, Oakland A's hits. So we're hoping for a bit more diversity tonight. Oh, Mark, thank you, sir. I see that you have sent it over, and you sent it without fees. So thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I owe you one for sure. On both fronts. I see, look at that. Jay Allen already answered that other question. I see you typed in there, she collected as a kid. Jay Allen's heard all my stories, right? I don't have any new stories for Jay Allen ever. It's just terrible. he's heard them all. And so is Stang Lover, for that matter. Stang Lover, you got your first 2 shoeboxes full of cards and Heartland figurines in 1966. Nice, man. I wasn't quite yet born in 1966, but I do probably have some stuff from the late 60s that, again, I talked to my cousins or whomever out of. But yeah, that's fun. It's fun, that kind of stuff. All right, kids, let me get these last little bit of sleeves out on the table here. And we are going to start looking through this stuff. So we've got, I always pull our base forward so that we end on our hit. So the green parallel, once again, in this product is not numbered. So we're going to find plenty of them, but none of them will be numbered. That one was the Rockies. Purple are numbered to 150 to be specific. And we have Josh Bell for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now comes our base. Our just straight up base goes to Tigers, Astros, Padres, and the Rangers. Our first hit of tonight belongs to the Cubbies with Wilson Contreras, numbered to 145. And just think, if we weren't in the middle of coronavirus, we'd be sitting on about opening day, wouldn't we? I know, it's sad. Green parallel Bregman for the Astros. We've got ourselves a little hot pink action here with Juan Soto and the Nationals. The hot pink, or fuchsia if you prefer, numbered to 99. If we see red in here, they will be numbered to 75. Then we have Cardinals, Yankees, Cubbies, and White Sox. Our hit happens to be orange. You know what that means. Numbered 250. And it is the Tigers with Travis, either Demerit, maybe none of the above. Nobody's told me how to pronounce his name, and I don't remember how to pronounce his name, and I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced, as a matter of fact. So something like that. Oh, you said 19. Did you say 66 or 60? You said 68, Stang Lover. Sorry, I thought you said 66 a minute ago. You know my vision plays tricks on me. All right, there's a little Charlie Blackmon green parallel and a Verlander green parallel for the Astros. Here come the Cubbies, the Braves, Brewers, and Cardinals. Our hit happens to be Josh Naylor, and it is numbered to 99 for the San Diego Padres. Nelson, you are asking me if we have any unpaid for what? Panini 1? Oh, no, Leaf Draft. I think we're all paid for Leaf Draft, actually. I think the only thing we were sitting on was the one in this break that we already took care of. I'll double check it, but I think we're all square otherwise. Diamondbacks with a green one and another green for the Astros. We've got base for the A's, Yankees, Phillies, and Indians. And our hit out of this pack heads to Jake Cave and the Minnesota Twins. Numbered to 199. Another good-looking relic there. Sang Lover, you said a man at church gave them to your brother and you still have the Heartlands and some of the cards. Mom gave most of them away, tired of packing them up. I know, that's what happens to all of our childhood stuff, isn't it? We go away to college and Mom gives it to Goodwill or yard sales. Trent Grisham for the Padres. Next up, numbered to 99, the Oakland A's and Seth Brown. We've got some base for the Angels, the Padres, the Red Sox, and the A's. And looks like we've got our case hit showing up early tonight in our packs. It's headed to the Indians with Jake Bowers, a Silver Signings Indians hit, case hit, numbered to 90. All right, we've got another fuchsia. Should I call it fuchsia or should I call it what it really is, hot pink? Men probably don't want to think they have a pink card, do they? We better call it fuchsia. That's numbered to 99. And then a green Freddie Freeman for the Braves. Our base heads to the Astros, Nationals, Astros, and Padres. Our hit, it's headed to the Nats with Carter Kieboom. Numbered to 25, so low number parallel there for Kieboom and the Nationals. Was that our same guy for Silver Signings last time, Jay Allen? I didn't remember that. Are you sure it was that? I guess it, well, I don't know. You'd remember better than I would. I'm terrible about remembering what's come out of past breaks. Numbered to 150, the Dodgers and Dustin May. And then you have a little DeGrom for the Mets. We've got base for the Indians, Blue Jays, Astros, and Angels. Luis Arias to 245 for Minnesota. Got a couple of green ones here. Let's just look at them both at once. What do you say? That is the Diamondbacks and the Oakland A's. Then we have base for Marlins, the A's, the Angels, and the Angels. Our hit is Matt Beatty for the Dodgers to 245. Colin, you need some Giants. All right, we're going to try not to skunk you again. I see there you said you got skunked in your last break of this, so we've got to try to get some mojo going and see if we can get your luck turned around, right? We hope. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres, the Indians, numbered to 150. It is Logan Allen. Base heads to the Nationals, Diamondbacks, Indians, Padres. Our hit, it's little Mike Yastrzemski. How about that right on cue? You ask and ye shall receive. The mojo answered you. Numbered to 99, the San Francisco Giants with Baby Yaz. Nelson, I do all the breaks for the night just in one continuous live stream. So Nelson was asking, in other words, will I do Inception, stop the video, start the video again, do the next product, so on and so forth. Now we just knock them out one right after the other, my friend. We just keep right on trucking. The green one, Yordan Alvarez for the Astros, numbered to 150. There is Andres Munoz for the San Diego Padres. We've got the base for Pirates, Nationals, the Twins, and the Dodgers. Our hit heads to New York, the Yankees, to 245 with Chance Adams. Oh, I'm glad that made your night, Colin. He's happy he got the Mike Yastrzemski, so yay. I'm glad we got one that you wanted or needed or liked or however you want to say it. This is Fuchsia, numbered to 99, the Diamondbacks. Green and unnumbered for the Tigers. Base for the Astros, Nationals, Astros, and Padres. That's almost in the same sequence we saw a minute ago, isn't it? I mean, that exact base in that exact sequence? I feel like it was. And our hit here, it is orange. It is numbered to 50. It heads to San Diego with Andres Munoz. So we saw one of his, what was it? A numbered card for him that went by a minute ago, or was it a green one? I don't know. Anyway, I called his name out a second ago. But now you have an autograph. So that's the important part, right? It's the part you care about. All right, there's green Nico for the Cubbies, and we've got a little green Mookie for the Red Sox. Then we've got Cubbies, Blue Jays, Phillies, and Indians as our base. Our hit is Dwight Smith Jr., Baltimore Orioles, numbered to 245. There you go. A little mojo paying you back for picking up the Orioles, so that helps you out a little bit because you helped us out a little bit. It worked out well. Pink numbered to 99. It is Abraham Toro for the Houston Astros. And then we've got a green unnumbered Noose, Sheldon Noose for the Oakland A's. Our base cards are the Astros, Mets, the Cincinnati Reds, and the Orioles again. The Yankees. Ooh, nice one. Gleyber Torres headed to the New York Yankees, numbered to 75, no less. Woohoo! How you like that, Yankees? My guess is you like it. All right, we've got a pair of greens again, meaning they are unnumbered. So one a Padre, the other the Giants, and that's your guy that you're asking for there, Colin. But I'm sure you're looking for an autograph for him, not just the base parallel. Astros, Rockies, the Braves, and the Rockies again. And here comes the man I like to see because I'm a Cincinnati Reds fan. It is Aristides Aquino for my Cincinnati Reds. And look at that sweet little hit, kids. It's numbered to 25, and it has got an awesome relic on it for my man Aristides Aquino. We like it. Nelson, you hit an Aquino patch auto to 75 on eBay right now. One of one because it's a jersey number. His jersey number is not 75. Oh, 44 of 75. His jersey number is 44. Took me a minute. I'm a little slow tonight. Some might argue every night, but be kind. All right, there are our green base parallels, the Nationals and the Astros. And here we go with base. We have got, of course, that was my Reds. There are the Mariners, the Indians, and following that, the Tigers. Our hit. We've already seen this guy, the 245 for Minnesota, Arias. I think that's probably maybe not how you say it, but guess what? That's how I say it, even though it's probably terribly wrong. Kansas City Royals, the only red one we saw tonight. A lot of pink or fuchsia, only one red. Josh Stallmont here, numbered 275, headed to Kansas City. Green parallel Juan Soto for the Nationals. Our base, it belongs to the Dodgers, the Twins, the Astros, the Nationals. Our last hit out, it's an Oakland A. They did not clean up in this break, but they didn't go home empty-handed either. Numbered to 75, you've got Sean Murphy. So we are going to do a little tiny bit of recap here, and once we do our recap, of course, we'll put the spreadsheet up again and then get ourselves ready to go on down the road to Panini 1. Now, our green, I'm going to go ahead and show you these again. They are not numbered, of course, but just for the sake of whatever, if you missed them earlier, if you're watching the recap, some people do like to have the green base parallels recapped in here, so we'll go through them here and give you one more little peek at them. Next up comes a look at our numbered cards that don't have autographs or relics attached. So we have 1 to 75 for the Royals, to 99 for the Astros, 99 for the D-backs, 150 San Diego, 150 Cleveland, 150 the Dodgers, Indians 99, the A's 99, the Nationals to 99, and the Pirates to 150. Now our little hit parade. We have the Oakland A's to 75, the Minnesota Twins 245. I'm going to linger on this one a minute because I really do like it. It's the Cincinnati Reds, numbered to 25. And this is quite nice, too. We might linger there a second as well. That's Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Then we have Dwight Smith Jr. for the Orioles. And here is Andres Munoz for the Padres, followed by Chance Adams, Yankees. And then we have the Giants and the little Mike Yastrzemski, Matt Beatty for the Dodgers. There's your bookend for Arias and the Minnesota Twins. Mr. Carter Kieboom for the Nationals. Our case hit happens to be silver signing Jake Bauers for the Indians. I believe it was numbered to 90. Jake Cave for the Twins, the Padres, and Josh Naylor. Travis Demerit, none of the above. Anyway, he goes to the Tigers. And then the Cubbies managed to bring home Wilson Contreras. All right, so Inception is locked and loaded. Let's get back over here to our spreadsheet and run through some info again, and then we're going to get busy with Panini 1. So for anybody who did not catch this earlier, here's the 411. This should be out the door and on the way to you approximately Tuesday. If it is possible for me to get some or all of it out ahead of Tuesday, I, of course, will gladly do so. But since I am not 100% convinced that I can, I'm going to leave it setting for Tuesday, and we will just hope I can get it done sooner. And of course, as with everything these days in this kind of world, if anything unexpected were to come up, that could change. But right now, that's how it sits. And consolation cards, if you are in any of these breaks tonight and you do not pull a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you will still get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it, and it will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door. So that's the info you need. Here comes the rest of it. So this is a 20-box master case. It's two 10-box inner cases in a larger box. It is Panini 1 football. It's the last case I have of it. Team names, of course, are on the left, winning bidders on the right. I, like an idiot, forgot again and listed the Bills and the Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I seem to do every time. They do not have any hits in this product. So I reached out, of course, to everyone who had purchased one of those teams and made sure that I got those orders canceled and sent an explanation so they knew why their order was canceled. But yeah, somehow every single time I've listed Panini 1, I flipping forget to take out those three teams. I know, right? Clearly I'm a slow learner. All right, I got to get all this stuff out of here, so bear with me a second. All right, so what we're going to do, what I'm going to do apparently is make a lot of noise. We are going to get all of our boxes out first. So again, we've got a 10-box inner case and another 10-box inner case. So we're going to get all of our boxes out. And this is a 1 card per box product. So after I get the boxes out, I'm going to go through and cut off the plastic wrap and the little cardboard overwrap, so that same as we did in our last break, once we actually get started, we'll just bang, bang, bang right through it. So all of the waiting part comes right up at the front. And once we get everything extracted, we're good to go. Smooth sailing, as it were. These are really heavy boxes. You would be amazed at how much these empty boxes that this product comes in weigh. I mean, I know it's a higher end product, so they want to have some nice packaging, but man, you can really imagine how much extra it adds to the freight costs just for the sake of having it in the nicer box. I don't know why I think about things like that, but I do. Colin, you are welcome for the Yaz pull. Little Mike Yastrzemski. I like that kid. It's going to be pretty good, too. And Edward said the A's still win. Well, they did get one card and a couple little parallels, but one autograph. But, yeah, it certainly wasn't anything like that crazy amount they pulled the other night. You got that right. Oh, Ryan, unfortunately, yeah, we do not ship out the boxes with the cards for lots and lots of reasons. For one, it would mean having to go out and buy shipping boxes for things, and for another, there's not enough boxes to go around, so I can't offer something to one person that I can't offer to everybody, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, the boxes are not included with the auction, guys. It's just the cards, not the packaging. But I do, it's the same way with everything. National Treasures, Flawless, the whole deal. Although I have considered, when I list National Treasures and Flawless, I have considered creating a separate bidding category that is for the empty boxes out of any given break. And one of these days I might do something like that. I don't know if I ever think about it. But in general, yeah, we just don't offer them up since there's not enough to go around. And of course, also in the case of these, it would require a lot more time to extract them differently. If I were trying to offer them up or sell them, clearly I wouldn't be able to just cut through and leave big knife marks in it like we do now. So that is yet another reason. You never know what kind of shape the box is going to be in by the time we're done with it. We're getting there. Only a handful more to get out of here. So, of course, if you haven't opened this product before, most of you probably have, but if you have not, it's very cool. It is one encased autographed card per box. So that's always fun. We usually get some really nice hits out of here, and it's a product that they've only had out for a couple years and a couple of seasons, and I never get as much of it as I want. They never sell me as much as I ask for, but it is a lot of fun to open, and we do generally find some fun things in it. So without any further delay, let's see what we start off with. Well, we start off with the right team, but maybe not the player you wanted. But we got a hot team there with the Arizona Cardinals, and you get Hakeem Butler as the first out, numbered to 149. And our second card out, it is numbered to 99, Deontay Johnson for my Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. I don't know who has my Steelers tonight, but you got one anyway so far. There's Noah Fant, 149 for the Broncos. Oh, this is why I love this product. If you have got the Dolphins, look who you just pulled. That is Dan Marino, baby. That is a hard-signed Dan Marino autograph with 4 incredibly awesome relics. It should be a 1 of 1. It's not. It's a 1 of 3, but I don't even care that it's 1 of 3. It's pretty, and I love it, and that is an awesome hit. So congratulations if you got the Dolphins. Next up, number 299, Jarrett Stidham. Maybe the quarterback of the future for the Patriots. Shaping up like that, unless they do some trading up in the draft anyway. Paris Campbell, numbered to 99 for the Colts. Behind that, we have number 299, the Redskins, and Bryce Love. The Eagles and Miles Sanders, numbered to 99. Oh, Raiders. That's a nice hit. Numbered to 75, Josh Jacobs. So, Raiders, congrats on hitting your rookie running back there. And we have Michael Vick. Oh, interesting. We're having a kind of a throwback case, aren't we? That is numbered to 30 for the Atlanta Falcons and Michael Vick. That and the Namath. We're doing throwback quarterback, aren't we? Oh, Earl Campbell. Woohoo! That is numbered to 15. Now, Earl Campbell, probably by now everybody knows this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Of course, it says Houston Oilers there on the card. The Houston Oilers obviously are no more. They've not been the Oilers for years. They became the Tennessee Titans and ultimately, or the Tennessee Oilers and ultimately the Tennessee Titans as they are known today. So Oilers cards go to the Titans for that reason. They follow or stay with their franchise. Redemption, we'll flip it over at the very end. Find out who's on the other side. Boy, we are in a smoking hot case. How would you like to add Kyler Murray to 25 to our haul? So congratulations, Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. Our last case is going out with a bang. Raiders hit again. Hunter Renfrow, numbered to 25 for Oakland. And Nick Bosa. Our hits just keep on coming. I love this case. That is numbered to 99 for the 49ers. And this might be the best case we've opened of Panini 1 so far. Really good stuff in here tonight. And here are the Kansas City Chiefs, which I mistakenly listed as the Kansas City Royals, but you guys figured it out. It is numbered to 99, Mecole Hardman Jr. I didn't even know I had done it. Somebody emailed me this afternoon and told me, but by then I couldn't change it anymore by the time I saw it and realized it. That is Paris Campbell to 99 for the Indianapolis Colts. Another redemption, so now we've got a pair of them waiting for us to flip them over here in a couple minutes. Yeah, this case is loaded. Dwayne Haskins comes out for the Redskins, numbered to 99. This case is so loaded. I love it. Going out with a bang in a big way. And why not add one more quarterback to the mix? Ryan Finley, numbered to 25 for the Bengals. Cat just ran through all the boxes. Did you hear that? Yeah, because I got them all thrown in the floor over here next to me. And he just went plowing through them at a massive rate of speed. Hissing while he was running, I might add. So that's always fun. All right, let's see who we've got. What do you want to bet one of them's Drew Lock? I'm willing to say maybe. Let's see here what it is. It is Deebo Samuel. All right, Deebo is going to be for the 49ers, but you know we're still going to go look it up because that's just how I roll. I'm going to get a team. Well, hang on a second. I need to get a bag for this. All of these will ultimately go in one of these resealable bags, but I want to put these in there right now because I'm going to write on them in a minute. You'll have to take it out of the One Touch when you get it, of course, to scratch off the code, but nonetheless, I don't want to write on the One Touch. So, and our other one around, it's Marquise Brown for the Ravens. So I was wrong. There was no Drew Lock tonight. Marquise Hollywood Brown is the other one. So what we will do now is roll over to the Panini website. I'll put the checklist up there so you can see that I told you the truth about our teams, and we will also find out what, if anything, those happen to be numbered to. So let's get them labeled up here. Deebo is the 49ers, and then we've got the Ravens with Hollywood Brown. All right. Let's go check it out. I think I already have, yeah, I do. Good. I already had the Panini website set up for one because we often pull redemptions out of here as I drop the redemption on the table. All right, it says Rookie Patch Autographs Blue is our card set. Rookie Patch Autographs Blue. Card number 14 should be Debo. And there he is, 49ers, as we expected to see, and it is number 299. He is all labeled up. Let me grab the other one here. Rookie Patch Autographs with no color attached to it is our next one. So just a straight RPA. For the Ravens, card number 6, Marquise Brown. There you'll see it says the Ravens. And that one is going to be numbered to 149. So let's get that labeled up. And now, bring you back to me, whereby we're going to do a little recapping. How do you feel about that? I think this was a very good case, and I am super happy with it. Jay Wheeler, this is my last case of Panini One, unfortunately. Yeah, I do not have any more of it. I'll tell you what I did find today that I thought I was out of, but that I saw when I was pulling up this case of one, is there's another case of encased down there. So we'll be running through some encased football at some point in the near future. So redemption, 49ers, Deebo Samuel to 99. A redemption, the Ravens, Marquise Hollywood Brown, 149. Michael Vick, woohoo, for the Falcons. I think that was numbered to 30. Hunter Renfrow, 25. Raiders, Kyler Murray, 25 for the Arizona Cardinals. And Dwayne Haskins to 99 for the Redskins. Oh, but that's not nearly all. That's just the tip of the iceberg of what we hit tonight. Mecole Hardman Jr., the Kansas City Chiefs. There is Nick Bosa for the 49ers. Here comes Josh Jacobs. That is the Raiders. This sweet little hit right here is Earl Campbell, numbered to 15, going to the Tennessee Titans because that's who the Oilers became. And then there's this guy. Yep, you're seeing that right. That is Dan Marino, hard-signed autograph, numbered to 3 with 4 awesome multicolor relics attached. Miami Dolphins win the night, in my opinion. Love that hit. Noah Fant comes out for the Broncos. And then you have Deontay Johnson for my little Pittsburgh Steelers. The Arizona Cardinals have Hakeem Butler. For the Eagles, it's Miles Sanders, Ryan Finley, and the Bengals. Paris Campbell for the Colts. And then we have the Redskins and Bryce Love. There is a bookend, Paris Campbell for the Colts, and Jarrett Stidham for the Patriots. Wraps up Panini One. So all in all, I gotta say, we kind of did save the best case for last. I mean, it's like really, really nice. Really nice. Oh, Mark, did you have the Dolphins in here too? Oh, you scored, my friend. I didn't realize you. I knew you said you had a team in here, and I guess I did not retain that it is the Dolphins. But man, what a sweet hit! So you came out all right all the way around, and thank you once again for picking up the Orioles in that inception break. I appreciate you on that one. Helped us out a lot. All right, let's take a look at what's coming up next. Oh, yeah, that's Leaf Draft Football, isn't it? It certainly is a little Leaf Draft Football. So by now you know the drill here, right? Should be on the way Tuesday. Might be sooner, should not be later unless, well, I should not say should not be later. Unless something unexpected happens. It will be on the way on or before Tuesday. If you get skunked here in the upcoming or in any break that we conducted tonight or any night for that matter, if it's a paid shipping break, you're still going to get a package in the mail. You will get consolation card or cards in that package, and that's how it will work tonight too. Obviously, if you pull a card of some sort, you won't get consolation, but only if you pull nothing, then you would. It is a 14-box case of 2020 Leaf Metal Draft Football. And this is case break number 1. Of course, it also ended tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 26th of March. And this is done a little differently since these guys have not been drafted yet. We are selling by first letter of the last name. So if their last name is Andrews, it goes to the A's, Burrows to the B's, so on and so forth. You'll notice that H and I are combined, N and O are combined, P and Q are, T, U, and V are, and X, Y, and Z are also combined into one bidding spot. So we've got a decent amount of this to break. I still have some Leaf Ultimate Draft that I originally was thinking I was going to save until around the time of the draft. But since we don't know how anything is going to be shaking out these days in terms of when things are going to be conducted, we may go ahead and bust into some Leaf Ultimate Draft too here in the days ahead. I don't know. Ultimate Draft is, of course, the first one that came out this year. And it's also the shortest print run of any of the Leaf football releases for the year. So I thought, well, that would be, because I don't have very much of it at all. And I thought, well, that'd be a fun one to hold on to, that we just do it right around the time of the draft. You know, like maybe break it the night after we have round one or something like that. But since it's all so different this year, we'll probably just bust on into it before long. Now, Leaf Metal Draft, we have got 5 autograph cards per box in here. So it is a product with a lot of hits. There's no base in here. It is all hits. And it is all also ready to go. Meaning it has got top loaders and sleeves and everything already on the, cards are already in, all of that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get all the plastic off and cut all the leaf seals, same as I generally do with things, so that once we start, we can keep on going. Now, I can tell you this. All the other Leaf releases that haven't happened up to this point have all been pushed back, and we don't know what the new date is going to be quite yet. Brian has essentially closed down the warehouse, and he and everybody else is working from home, so they're not there to do any kind of product stuff. And he had first sent out an email saying that most people were working from home and there was just a skeleton crew at the warehouse if you needed something. And then he later sent out another message that said, once Texas closed all non-essential businesses, that he closed everything down and let everybody work from home and pushed all the release dates to some unknown point in time. So whatever Leaf we have will be all the Leaf we have for the moment. So like Leaf Flash Baseball, and there were several things scheduled to be coming out here in the near future that we won't actually see for a little while. I'll know tomorrow more if we're going to have additional release delays from Panini or from Topps. It doesn't look like we're going to have, I think Flawless Football is still going to come on schedule, which is next week on Wednesday, I believe. I don't, however, know what Topps is going to do, and I don't know if Panini's going to push things further back. They pushed a bunch of stuff back to April 15th, a week or two ago, but I would imagine it's probably going to get pushed back again. So, we'll see. They usually release calendars on Friday, although at this point, they're probably, as much as everybody else is, just playing the waiting game, waiting to see how things shake out here in the next week or 10 days before they make final decisions, is my guess. I might be wrong, but that's what I think anyway. Stang Lover, you said, oh, you got skunked in Panini 1 on teams you didn't want. Oh, man. I'm sorry, brother. That is no fun. We need to find some stuff for you in here then. What do you have in here, Stang Lover? I know you're always loaded for bear in these early Leaf products, so tell us what letters you have. We'll try to work the mojo and make up for some of the others, right? Eagles Adrian Fanatic, I have not seen you in ages. How are you? How are things going? We haven't seen you in a while, my friend. It's nice to have you back in chat. Nelson says, don't let him down. All right, Nelson, I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to try hard. Jay Wheeler, I am going to be breaking Flawless. Yeah, I don't really remember how much is coming, truthfully. I don't think it's an incredible amount. I want to say it's maybe 3 cases, something like that. I think 3, maybe. I don't know, 2, 3, 4. It is more than 1 and less than 5. I mean, I asked for like 8 cases of it, but of course I knew I wasn't going to get 8, and I didn't get 8. But I will break whatever they're going to send me. We'll put it like that. And I guess they'll mostly be. I could probably log on and look and see what I'm getting from a couple places, but one of the places I don't know until they tell me what they're going to do, because they don't do it online. You have to wait for them to call and tell you what they're doing. All right, remember, these are first letter of the last name. So Kelly goes, of course, to the K, and Derek Brown there goes to the B's. We have a redemption for Chase Young, and that goes for the Y's. And, oh, that's a nice one, Jerry Judy for the J's. And CeeDee Lamb, another good one. That's for the L's, and it is numbered to 3. Oh, and by the way, if anybody is waiting on Wander Franco autographs from one of the earlier Leaf baseball releases, the other thing Brian said in his email is Wander Franco returned his autographs. They got it right before they shut down the warehouse, so they weren't able to ship them out yet, but they had received them back. So if you've sent in a Wander Franco redemption for one of those early Leaf baseball products, the cards are there. They're just not in the warehouse shipping them out yet. So for whatever that's worth. There's Kenneth Murray for the M's, numbered 240. C.J. Henderson is a good one for the H's, numbered 27. And then we have Claypool for the C's, followed by Dantzler for the D's, and a little DeAndre Swift to 10 for the S's. Not too shabby either. Ah, Carlos, you're looking for Claypool? Well, you're all set. We already got your Claypool. Eagles Adrian Fanatic, you have got the W. Stang Lover has got the D, the P, and the O. And what else? Or P and Q, I mean. The P. Why did I say the P and the O? P and Q. I'll get it right in a minute. And Jay Wheeler says, can I just sell you the Cowboys in every case right now? Hey, would that I could, my friend. Would that I could. I know. It's going to be fun. I love Flawless. Next up, that is Hopkins for the H. And then we have the L's, Lewerk, I don't know. Keyshawn Vaughn, that goes to the V's, and it is numbered to 10. Man, these are all sitting high in the top loaders, aren't they? And followed by that, we have, oh boy. Okay, I'm just going to say O. I thought I was going to attempt to pronounce his name, and then I changed my mind. Here's Tua. All right, kids, there's your Tua, numbered to 5. So if you got the T's, we officially just made your night. Nelson, H, J, and M. All right, we got to find some H, J, and M coming out of here for Nelson, who's been patiently waiting for us to get to this product. All right, that is the D's for Troy Dye. And here we have the R's, Kendrick Rogers, a 1-of-1 printing plate, which just happens to also be Kendrick Rogers. So back-to-back R's with Kendrick Rogers. There is Steven Montez, numbered to 25, and Jordan Love, very nice, for the L's. So far, so good tonight. If we keep on like we're going, we'll eventually work our way through most of the high prospects. Justin Jefferson for the J's. There's Kelly Bryant for the B's. And there's another DeAndre Swift that heads to the S bidding spot. Chenault is an S. And there's another Jerry Judy. This one is 235, so another one for the Jays. I just got to get these things to, there we go, settle down. I don't like it when they're almost getting ready to come out of the top loader. That bugs me. I'm afraid one's going to just go flying. See how close they are to the top? Like, what's the deal, man? Like, I think they just used, well, it's not even the wrong, I mean, it is the right size top loader. I don't know why they want to fly out of there sometimes, but anyway, there's Isaiah Simmons. That is an S. Cam Akers, numbered to 10 for the A's. Next up, Michael Pittman for the P's, numbered at the top. Some of these are. And, oh boy, Chasen, numbered to 15. Look at that picture for Jalen Hurts. That's hilarious. I love that. That's so great. Jalen Hurts is numbered to 35 for the H's. Look at Leaf getting all Stadium Club with their picture of Jalen Hurts, right? A non-traditional photograph. I love it. Robinson, the R's. That was numbered to 25, I think it said. There's D for Davis, Gabriel Davis, numbered to 7. And this is going to the O's. Don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a redemption going to the O's. Taylor, Jonathan Taylor, numbered to 40 for the T's. Oh, good one again. Jake Fromm, numbered to 35 for the F. All right, this one is numbered to 7, Hamler for the H. Next is another Jalen Hurts, numbered to 50 for the H. And we're just going to call that to the E's. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. It's numbered to 5. Hill for the H to 20. And that should be low numbered. Is it low numbered? Montez. Yeah, it's a 1 of 1. Yeah, see? Aha. Steven Montez for the M's with a 1 of 1. Our favorite kind of number, a 1 of 1. So, Nelson, how are we doing for you so far? We got you a 1 of 1 anyway. That's got to make you happy. And we've had Jalen Hurts a couple times. I'd say you're sitting in pretty good shape right now. So far, so good. D for Davis to 35. J for Johnson to 50. B for Brown, another 1 of 1. Derek Brown. So that's counting the printing plate. That's our third 1 of 1 out of here. J.J. Taylor for the T's, numbered to 3. And this is for the D's with J.K. Dobbins, numbered to 5. Yeah, I'm just having to set those back down in those top loaders as we go along because I can't stand them coming out of the edge like that. Kareem, numbered to 5. And this one is Gandy Golden, hyphenated last name, numbered to 30, but it goes to the G's, of course. Followed by this little fella here, numbered to 35, Reggie Corbin for the C's. And there's one for the O's, numbered to 50. And there's another CeeDee Lamb, that one numbered to 10, going to the L's. And by the way, just not for nothing, but this little foamy stuff that these are packed in has a nasty habit of coming out into the top edges of these top loaders, and it gets these little foamy, residue-y pieces in and on the top loader. It drives me a little bit crazy, but just be aware you're probably going to experience some of that. S for Stanley, numbered to 35. That was M for Zach Moss, numbered to 7. Chenault Jr. comes out again, numbered to 7. That one numbered to 5 is Rieger, Jalen Rieger. And there's a little Justin Herbert, numbered to 10, headed to the H's. Look at that. Nelson's starting to rack them up. Of course, we still haven't seen the big man yet. We haven't seen Joe Burrow yet, so he should be floating around here somewhere. We hope, anyway. You never know, but we certainly hope we're going to find him. Cole McDonald, M to 35. And there's Henry Ruggs, nice. The R's to 60. Higgins, T. Higgins, another to H to 15, another Clemson guy. And here's Shea Patterson for the P's, numbered to 40. Jonathan Taylor for the T's, numbered to 20. We got 2 boxes left to go here. Yes, Christine, we've already opened up Panini 1. We sure have. We're about to wrap up for the night. We're on our last product right now, as a matter of fact. Delpit for the D's, numbered to 60. And Panini 1 was hot tonight. We had some really good stuff in there. E for Edwards to 35. J for Johnson, Tyler Johnson to 20. And this, where's the number? Oh, it's up at the top. Number 220 is Pinckney, the P's. Finally, were you getting nervous if you had the B's? I bet you were. There's your man, Joe Burrow, and it is numbered to 5. Very nice. Armed and Dangerous to 5 with Joe Burrow for the B. All right, last one, last box here. Curtis Weaver, that's numbered to 10 for the W's. And then we have a little Trevor Diggs for the D's, numbered to 25. There's another Ruggs. This one numbered to 4 for the R's. And number 220, that was Charlie Warner for the W's. And the last fella standing here is Jacob Eason for the E's, numbered to 35. All right, so there you go. There's our break. What we're going to do is recap it, but I'm not going to, of course, read it all off again because that would essentially be just like doing the entire break over. But what I will do is put each one up here one more time. So if you missed it earlier, or if you've come to the end and you're watching the replay and you've just scrolled to the end to see the hits and whatever, they are coming at you right now. So a few of these are numbered in different places. You can look for them towards the bottom. Also, there are some in upper corner. So bottom, side, corner, you know, they're all over the place. But if you didn't catch one of them going through the first time, now is your second chance to take a look at the massive amount of hits that we just pulled out of Leaf Metal Draft. So after we do this, the recap, I will put up the shipping information one more time, and we'll also take another look at what's coming up in the days ahead. We will be breaking more Leaf Draft football at some point next week. And we will also probably break some Leaf Ultimate Draft football next week, somewhere along the way. We'll probably try to get into both of those. Now, there are different configurations of Leaf Metal Draft. So they started this last year. So there's the hobby version, which is what we just opened here tonight. And then there's a hobby jumbo version, which has fewer boxes in it. It has more hits per box and fewer boxes per case. So you end up almost the same amount of hits, frankly, but a little less amount of packaging to get there. I think there are a few more, might be a couple more hits in the jumbo than in the hobby, but it's not a vast difference. The big difference is having to open fewer boxes, of course. So we do have a little bit of each. We have some hobby, some jumbo. We're going to probably just go ahead and open all the hobby first, and then once we get through that, we'll do the Leaf Metal Jumbo afterwards. And mixed in between, we'll try to find space to put in some Ultimate Draft, and then work in all the stuff that's coming in tomorrow, like National Treasures and our Prism Draft picks and all that fun stuff. So yeah, we've got lots of stuff to keep us busy. Even if they keep moving our release dates, we've just got plenty of stuff. All this baseball just came in, and we already had a little baseball, and we're starting to get a little football in. So even if they pushed everything back for, frankly, 2 or 3 more weeks, we would still have more than enough stuff to break. So we'll see how it shakes out and what they decide to do. But as it stands right now, other than Flawless next week, I don't really think we're going to have much else until about mid-April, unless something changes. So we'll have maybe 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that, where we can get our breath, get caught up, breaking some of the stuff that's come in here in the last little bit. And like I said, I found some stuff I didn't even know I had. I didn't realize I even had more encased football, but I do. I found a few more things down there, too, that I didn't think I had any more of or didn't remember that I had at all. So got a few little surprises down there as well, including some basketball. That's right. We still have a little of that. I found some Impeccable and got it listed. We'll be breaking it, of course, in a few nights. And found a few other little things, too, so... Oh, Kristen, you were preoccupied and missed Panini 1. Well, not to worry. You know the upload will be available to you pretty shortly after we finish up, so it won't be too long. You can roll back through there and watch it. And Nelson, you got 18 cards. All right, my friend, you did pretty well then. Congrats on that. So everything we open tonight should be out the door and on the way, barring anything unforeseen, approximately Tuesday. If I can get it done faster, of course I will. If something unexpected happens, could be later. Tuesday is kind of my out the door goal day, so we'll hopefully be able to make that. And if you got skunked in any of the 3 breaks tonight, meaning you did not hit anything at all, base card or anything at all, you will still get a package in the mail. It will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door, and it will have your consolation card or cards in it. We always do it like that when it is a paid shipping break. Here's what it looks like in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, slightly different start time, 9:15 Eastern, 6:15 Pacific. So just 15 minutes later than normal. And we're going to break National Treasures football by the full case. And then we will do a 16-box case quantity of Prism Draft Picks football, which, of course, is a collegiate product because they're in their collegiate uniforms. So we will once again sell spots by first letter of the last name. And those are half a case from one distributor, half a case from the other. Hence, they are listed as loose boxes from shared cases. Both Saturday and Sunday will be off nights. We'll come back with a vengeance on Monday. We're going to open Inception Baseball, Impeccable Basketball, and National Treasures Football. So Monday's going to be crazy fun. Then on Tuesday, we will come back with a little Gypsy Queen Baseball. So that's how we are looking in the days ahead. And I guess that's about got me wrapped up for tonight. So as always, I do appreciate you being here, spending some time breaking and chatting with me. So I hope I'll see you again tomorrow night for our new releases. But if I don't see you then, I hope that you'll at least come back and see me sometime soon. In the meantime, have a good rest of your week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I guess most importantly these days, stay indoors if you can. And we will see you the next time. Bye now.